Hi guys, my name is Yash. I'm an ACBA certified business analyst, and today we'll be continuing with our 64th question of our BA interview series. So let's begin. What if the interviewer asks, "How do you know when your requirements are complete?" I'll answer. I believe requirements are complete when stakeholders clearly understand the business flow. All major scenarios are covered, and the development team has enough clarity to start the implementation. In CraftCart, before finalizing requirements for the payment flow, I ensured that scenarios like successful payments, payment retries, failures, refunds, and inventory validations were all properly documented. I also validated requirements with stakeholders and linked them with acceptance criteria before considering them ready. So as you can see, I've given a very short, crisp, clear answer to that question. I'll explain you now because my aim is not just to, you know, um, read out the questions and answers of the interview. It's more of to understand, how a BA approaches an interview, how what is the reason. So I'll make you understand, um, when BA considers his requirements are complete, right? So as a BA, I consider requirements complete when stakeholders clearly understand and approve them. All major business scenarios are covered. Acceptance criteria are defined. And the development and QA teams have enough clarity to proceed without confusion. My checklist for complete requirements are: business goals are clearly defined. The requirement should clearly explain what problem we are solving, why it's needed, and what business value it provides. All scenarios are covered. I ensure both positive scenarios and negative edge cases are documented properly. For example, success flow, failure flow, validation, exceptions, retries, and user error handling. Third is requirements are testable. Every requirement should have clear business rules, validations, and acceptance criteria, so QA teams can easily test the functionality. Fourth is stakeholder validation is completed. I review the requirements with stakeholders to confirm alignment, completeness, and shared understanding. This reduces misunderstandings later in the development. Then, fifth is development team has clarity. I ensure developers understand workflows, dependencies, integrations, and expected system behavior before the implementation starts. If developers still have major questions, the requirements are probably not complete yet. I'll give you a CraftCart example. In the CraftCart project, before finalizing requirements for the payment workflow, I ensured scenarios like successful payment, payment retries, payment failures, refunds, inventory validation, and order confirmation were all properly documented. I also linked the requirements with user stories, BPMN diagrams, and acceptance criteria to make implementation and testing easier. Validation techniques are used to confirm completeness. I usually perform requirement walkthroughs, stakeholder reviews, RTM validation, process flow reviews, and acceptance criteria checks. I know requirements are complete when all business scenarios are covered. Stakeholders approve them, acceptance criteria are defined, and the development team has enough clarity to start implementation confidently. So I hope you learned something from it. Thank you so much for watching.